Brad M73 here. Welcome back to ROADCRAFT. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and please subscribe for this many more videos. We are going to continue on with the aftermath job and see if we can figure this out. Oh, wait, what is all this? There's like little houses everywhere. There's a house there. Oh, those are all the different stations. I don't know what these things are. What do you, who, what, where, when? I actually started another save so that I could kind of figure out how to do the construction of the roads and stuff. And it's kind of, okay. So let's see, let's get this guy started. Well, wait. New objective. I mean, this place was already like third world country to begin with, and now it's really bad. Okay, let's enter him. So, wait, are we going back? We're going backwards, yeah. Oh! We gotta... One thing I've noticed since they did the little update is you better have your parking brake on when you leave a vehicle, or it could roll away into who knows where. So yeah, I when I got done with episode 3, the last episode, I was very confused as to like how the automated road construction worked. And I have to say, I'm still a bit confused. I'm not like 100% clear on it. So we're gonna try it. And the other thing I have to do is I need to find my like front. Yeah, here we go. So if I recover this guy, wait, hide the hints. I can actually recover him back to, no, not there. Oh, up to here. Wait, mountain base, yes. I got, somebody left a comment the other day about how they were having anxiety when driving the, you know, this wheel loader, which it's more of like a wheel dozer because there's nothing you can load up here. Anyway, they were talking about having anxiety from using it because you're driving down a road with your center of gravity like really high up in the air. I think that was the gist of the comment. I'd have to go back and read it just to be sure. Now, we got over here and it says this vehicle is needed in one of the road building steps. You can use this vehicle to build the road manually. You can also use the interactions in the construction area or infrastructure tab to make this vehicle do the work automatically. So, yeah, I kind of found this one. Let's see. I wanted to go through. So we have sand flattening mode. I don't think there's any sand up here to actually flatten. I wish that note of... There we go. Yeah, so there's not really anything out here to flatten. It is a mess in here, though. And we do have to put sand down. So, greater blade control. Oh, wait. Manual. Asphalt. Now, I've not used asphalt destruction mode. So, I don't know if maybe this might... Oh, there we go. So this is actually doing a little bit of something. And see, like, now we're going up on... But here, asphalt destruction. Greater blade control. Wait, right mouse button. That's just the tilt. So... So I think the next thing I need to do is go to... Wait, where's my sand dump truck? Wasn't it here? Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is dump sand over that road. Specifically in that area that it wants me to dump the sand. So what I'm going to do, open road construction request. So we have this vehicle, right? Well, actually, select route, yes. Dump truck. Okay, see, now the dump truck is doing his dumpy thing. So let's spectate. And let's see what... Oh, see, this is a million times better than what I can do. And I don't understand why there's not a nice controlled mode where we can just dump sand like this other than having the game do it. Because whenever I try to do it, it just turns into an absolute disaster. Okay, so select a vehicle to continue. That's what I'm trying to do. So let's see, build road. So we're gonna select this vehicle. Whoops. It was just getting ready to move. Yeah. Select that vehicle. Now, I want to enter this dude, and I want to get him out of the way. Maybe. Come on. See, this is like where it gets confusing. So we need to open the pave portion. We need to select this vehicle. You have chosen a rusty dozer to build a road. Yes. Select route. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so it's not plainly clear, and sometimes it's a little bit backwards. But now he should line himself up in about 20 years. Now you can do all this manually if you so choose. And let's see, can we get a spectate on this? Now, he pretty much does a perfect job here, right, guys? But, like, parts of me want to do better. Oh, wait. So let's go back into sand flattening mode here. And I'm going to see if we can spread this out a little bit more. And make it, like, not so freakishly high. And I'm doing this manually. And back into sand flattening mode. And I think once this gets flattened, I think we're gonna be ready. Yeah. To get him out of there. All right. So now we need to find the roller. Because we want to roll. Yes, I got it. Okay, actions, toggle ramp, brakes off. Now keep in mind that you can actually turn in a smaller circle with your differential lock off. I'm not sure if it's affected as much by the all-wheel drive. X is all-wheel drive, Y is your differential lock. Whoops. Now, again, if you choose to do it manually, he's just going to go down. Let's see. I don't think there's any controls on this. It's just constantly doing its thing. And with these these light beams there, it's difficult to see where the compaction is happening. I'm pretty sure this is occurring on the sand. I'm gonna feel like a... You know what? You know what? It doesn't look like it's doing anything. I'm just gonna go down over here. Yeah, it does not look like it's changed. Do we have to lay the sand down, smooth it out, then use the asphalt thing, truck thing, whatever? I mean, it does get rid of the little tire tracks, but that doesn't really help me much. Okay. Well, let's go building some roads. So we're going to activate the paver here. And it really, the paver is really kind of janky. And at certain times it's actually rather difficult to control. See, I'm turning all the way left and it's wanting to jank to the right. Why, I do not know. And then things like that happen. So we're going to go all the way out here as best we can. Come on, baby. Come on, Bubba. See, and it like misses spots too, but I think those are kind of on the outside there. All right. And again, you could do this all automatically. I say magically. All automatically, and you're just going to get a better... I won't even say better, but, you know, aside from maybe widening out and, like, lowering the sand down a little bit so it doesn't look like a road on the top of a little mountain or something. Uh-oh. You know, everything can be done automatically. So, we need to establish a route to Anbala. And our other map, the other route is still failing. And so we're going to have to figure that out. If we go to map and we go up. Let's open this up. And it's saying it's failing right in there. So, no. So I'm going to need to get in here. Because we're losing money not having that route working. Yes, I know the dump trucks do their whatever. All right. Well. Okay, finally, okay, so here, build road, so we're going to select, yeah, we're going to do that, we're going to select him and the route, and he's going to go off, and he's going to do his thing, and then we can do our thing with this dude. Looks like he got stuck. And look who's getting stuck. We might have to go and do this whole road here. And I'm going to go over this a few times. Paving your way, built your first asphalt road. Okay, so I guess we must be successful over there. Now let's go back to the route here. Open it, and we're going to dispatch vehicles again. And then I am going to turn this guy around so we can fill up with sand. Because if we want, we could just build all these routes in asphalt. You know, as long as we're close enough. Come on, give me some sand. See, even down there, I know that we can do a little bit better. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, thank gosh, it finally stopped raining. So now that this is, you know, paved. Yeah, okay, so we can still kind of finish out the paving here if we want. I don't think we're really doing a whole lot. I think if we would have done this manually, I don't know that it would have made a huge difference, to be honest. The one thing I do kind of wish is that the paved roads would blend, like that they would blend in with the train better, but it is kind of cool that we can actually build roads. Oh, look at the puddles. That was pretty cool. All right, parking brake set. So now we have to establish a route to Ambala. So we need to go from here. Wait. So we have to... Wait, objectives. Open. Build a road and plan a route from transit point to Ambala. Okay, so that is up here. Are we gonna want to kind of reinforce that road? Let's go and yeah, there's just like no precise tipper control. Like, that's as precise as it gets. And I want the type of tipper control that we were seeing, you know, when it was automated, because that was freaking amazing. Get out of here, Toyota. You can get all these stones out of the way, too. I want to back this guy up and put him on that little wet spot right there. Right about here. All right. Please don't start raining again. It just started graying out there. Okay. So now we're gonna have to go and wait. I think we're going to have to edit a route here. Whoops. Okay, so that's our only operational route, right? Can we... How do... I don't want to cancel a route. All right, I'll just plot another route. Maybe the vehicles kind of like morph through each other or something. Bam. Wait. Oh, we have to go all the way up there? Oh, I see. All right, and we'll see how it goes. Now we do have some side tasks. Bring help to Panama. And I think Panama is here. Now we've got some major problems though. Is all of this is completely wiped out. Both on that side and maybe not on this side. Now we do have a little chunk there that's missing. We can also build a bridge here. Oh, the road is kind of wiped out right there. Wait, what? What failed? Whoa, 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 what happened? So what happened there? Why did they... Did somebody get broken down? In the mud? Or did they go head on with another vehicle? Which is what I think happened. Transit point. So we have to do the transit point to Panama down here. All right. And I'm just going to let the... Okay, there we go. The following vehicles have been unlocked.
Oh, jeez. Not bad at all. I might need to raise my standards so I don't get impressed so easily every time. Next on our agenda is the gas power plant and the steel pipes facility.
Great, I guess. So something T1 got unlocked. I don't know what it would be. Let's see. Shop. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's... Oh, the Mule T1. This is it. So this right here is probably what we should really buy. Because it's got the crane on it. It'll take the place of that other crane truck, which is really super lame. We've got a dump truck. I think we already... Don't we already have one of these or something? No, maybe what we have is a little bit different. What is that truck over there? That's pretty cool. But this is not a dump truck. It's like a supply truck. Like, yeah, like a cargo truck. There's the asphalt roller, which we already have. Tracked heavy dump truck. Okay. Mobile. Yeah, this is what we have. Scout DLC. Ooh, it's like a Hummer kind of. A lot of people are saying that like the Amiga Thunder SAR is like a Land Rover, like a British Land Rover or Range Rover or something. Land Rover's Toyota, isn't it? I always get those confused. But anyway, everybody's saying I'm wrong on that, so... yeah, I got it. So I think, how the heck do you edit, get to the gas plant? Okay, so it's going to be up in here and up in here. I feel like the first thing I need to do is get the route to Panmar completed. Can I crunch those up? No. No. Come on, go, go, go. Into uncharted territory. Now, there are these barricades here. I don't really know why they're here. So I'm just going to drive right over them, because this part's fine. It's up here where we're having the issues. Now, I would like to know what the heck these things are. And can I pick one up? All right. Ugh. Are you flipping kidding me? Let's recover this guy. Can't recover there. Yeah, we're gonna have to recover here. And that, you know, that little part where I thought the route was going to fail is exactly where I thought it might fail. So, off we go. Where was it? Like right in here somewhere? I think I definitely need a increase on the refill sand radius. All right, let's continue. Continue on, continuing on. Was it right there that they got stuck? Alright, back down here. I'm just gonna have to pave the whole thing and then asphalt it all. Okay, now I gotta figure out what I'm doing over here. Because I feel like we need more sand up here, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put more sand there. And then I'm going to redo that route. I'm going to redo this whole route. And I guess I'm going to have to redo the other route too. Now see, there's like mud up there too. So I'm going to want to... No. See, I still can't fill sand there. That almost did it. And this whole route is basically just about me smoothing this out as smooth as possible. Let's see. I wonder if there is anything I can do. Let's see. Sand. Yeah, it just says it allows... Add a new route, clear a point. Right stick is edit the point. Oh, there we go. Oh, so I have to hold the right stick and then move the left stick where I want this to go. So we're going to go kind of that way. Oh, okay. Oh, no. So what I'm going to try to do here is kind of move these points to the left and... To the left, to the left. Yeah, and see, we want these points to go to the left. And then I don't know if I can... like, move these guys out of the way. Wait, can I... See, I think I have to go into the other route in order to change that route. Let's see here. Add a new point. Yep. And I'm doing all this with the D-pad, so... Okay. Uh-oh. We got the little, the little pile there. Okay, that's probably better. Are you guys getting bored with this yet? Time to move on to a new series? No. No, I would think you guys watching me would get kind of tedious, you know, watching me build and modify these courses. But, you know, if you're playing the game, and you're running into problems doing it yourself, then this might help you out. I don't know. Well, I mean, I hope I know. I hope it does help you. So I'm going to try to put a sand path all the way through here. And that way we can create the road nice and wide. And if we really, really want to, we can come back and repave it. All right, so we're gonna go forward. Okay. Wait. I think I should go all the way. Finally, a nice sunny day here. And again, you want to get this as smooth as possible. Because if you start paving the road and it's not perfectly smooth, then it's not going to be too forgiving. Okay. I see one more slightly flawed area there, so we're gonna go fix that, I hope. Like right in here. And it still has like a little dip there. Okay. We need to get these boulders off the road here for sure. Because I don't want to get him. I don't want him getting stuck underneath the wheels of the convoys. Did I miss that one rock? I did. All right, so now we've got to go up this direction. I don't know if we're going to have to... Oh. See, we've got some more rocks here. Whoop. Why? Why is it doing that? There, good enough. He's just like going off-roading there. All right. So let's flatten this out. Now I think once I get this flattened out, we're probably going to be able to make a route through here. Whoa! Okay, that's super annoying. Now, I may need to bring a lot more sand down here. This might be just enough. I think we're going to have to bring another load for sure. Yeah, see how it's still falling down there? Yep. Now, what's the next objective? Let's, whoops. Send a convoy with concrete to the harbor base. Wait. Send a gas power plant steel. With concrete. Is that meaning like the concrete slabs? See, this is where I think wait. Where's the... Yeah, see, we need to open that up somehow. See how big this sand quarry thing is? And this one's not nearly as big. Now, here's another question. Can we... plot a route? Warehouse to harbor base. Transit point to Panama. That's going to give us fuel. Warehouse to harbor base. See, this one's going to be rough. So if we go all the way up here, I mean, there's like a major divot there. Well, I don't know if those are I don't know. Let's try it. Start plotting, weasel. Hopefully they'll get through those little wet spots. Okay, bam. Go. Bam. Uh-oh. See, there's going to be big boulders there. For sure. And then right here is where we need to go off-road over here. And then again, right up here, we're going to have to go off-road, 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 blink, bink, 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 bink. Okay, where are we going now? Okay, right up there. Okay. I guess we'll spectate. Wait, right? He's way down there. I've got to get a watch so I can see how long this episode is, because it's probably more than an hour long. Let's see, Harbor. Why did I just pick that? Okay. We've got that one point where there's like all those huge boulders. But this right here, this is going to tell me, you know, what I need to fix. That truck's probably going to come through here, and he's not going to have a very good day. I don't know. That didn't seem too bad, but I think if it rains, I think it's going to be a different story. I think it's going to be really bad. We do have some rocks out here. Okay, vehicle failed. And that was warehouse to harbor. So now we need to figure out where it failed and why. And I'm thinking it probably failed right in here somewhere. Oh, we've got more up there. So where did it fail? Yeah, it failed right up here, probably on one of these other boulders. So why don't I dispatch a new truck? Oh, he's gonna start, yeah. Yeah, these boulders are not forgiving at all. That's why I want them way, way, way out of the way. That looks like a big granite boulder there. Okay, if I back up, let's get this big granite one out of the way too. You could make a kitchen counter out of that. All right. And then we'll come back and deal with that other rock there in just a moment. Oh, come on. All right, let's try it again. Needs maintenance, dispatch vehicles. All right, so so he's making it. Let's whoops. Marching, yes. I want to be marching right behind him because I want to make sure that this route is successful. And we are going to need, I think, just for simplicity's sake, we're going to need to figure out how to fix these, you know, some of these roads. And some of the roads have really, really big blockers. Like right up here, like there are massive boulders. There's a big tree. And we do not yet have the vehicles required to get through like that mess right there. So for right now, we're going to have to go around it down to the beach here, which is not ideal, but there's like a big tree hanging over there. I've actually tried to move that out of the way on one of my other save games, and it just keeps going right back into the middle of the road. So you can't do anything there. But it looks like this route is going to be successful, and we're going to be able to start stocking up on those slabs. I mean, she did tell me a long time ago, you know, hey, start stocking that stuff up. And here, Mr. Me, I was like too scared to take the front loader way over there to do it. So I think I'll stop this guy right here, and we're going to be pretty much... Yep, there she goes. Boom. And it's not showing any increase in my slabs. So that's always... So we got one of those done. Let's see, where is my dump truck? My truck, le dump. Wait, I think he's down towards the bottom. Yeah. Le rusty dump truck. And he's gonna need to be filled up with le dump. Yeah, right there is where we have to go to fill up the sand. And I wish that we could... Whoops, let me go back to the map here. I think one cool thing would be, like, if we could send... like if we could program a vehicle... Like, if I could say, take a rusty dump truck, or even buy another one, and then put that on a route between, like, the sand quarry and, like, a transit point, then that would give me, like, you know, a certain radius, maybe a smaller radius to transfer sand. But I don't think that the game works that way. So we got the route from Ambala. We're going to need to make a route down through here to Panmar, probably right there. There's the power station, and then there's whatever this is. I think it's like the... What is it, actually? Whoops. Well, that helps me when I... Oh. No. Objectives. Main. Okay, the gas power plant. Okay. Oh, the steel pipe facility. I guess so. I don't know. We're going to have to do some things with some steel pipes here pretty soon. But, yeah, let me know how I did down in the comments section. Building roads is not easy. It's very time consuming, but there's something that is like when you build like a nice, even like that long stretch of sand that we did, it's very fulfilling. There's something really nice about it. And then obviously being able to get the routes plotted. So we'll continue on with that in the next episode. And yeah, so far though, I am absolutely flipping loving this game. I was, when I first saw it, like, I don't know how long ago it's been, probably well over a year ago, I was not convinced that it was going to be as fun as it is. It's way better than I thought it was going to be. So if you're on the fence about it, you know, people that like spin tires, that like Mud Runner, that like Snow Runner, and all of the games like that, you're going to love that. Even like, I think even the construction simulator fans are going to like this. This is kind of a construction simulator in a slightly different sense. It's not, you know, there have already been people that have, you know, asked me to directly compare this game to Construction Simulator, which came out in 2022. It's a different game. They're both very different, but I think this game is definitely going to appeal to a lot of the people that like the construction simulator series. You know what? I just had kind of an epiphany here. Maybe. I don't know. Well, we are showing one slab of, like, I guess that's one concrete slab up there. Let's see here. Vehicles. I want to try this. Enter vehicle. Wait. Can I recut? So there's the mountain base, the recovery area, the field service vehicle. Nope. So we are going to have to... I was kind of hoping that I would be able to recover it up to the transit point, and unfortunately we can't do that. So let's go up before... This will be the last thing I do. I don't know how long I've been recording for. Feels like an hour and a half. But I have no clue. Uh-oh, I see imperfections. I could probably go across this like a dozen times and it still won't meet my exacting satisfaction. But we can always try. What's really going to be awesome is when I decide to bring the paver through here and actually pave this road. Oh yeah, look, there's a big... What did he say to me? I will be happy when I get the side objectives complete. Then I can move on to the main objectives. So we have 2 of those slab things there. We're almost there. Oh gosh, we have to go bouncing around the... what am I doing? I so want to put sand over those logs. All right. Why is it? It seems to be sinking into that corner over there, and it's driving me nuts. Like right there. However, I think that this will probably be able to suffice for a... Let's see. Harbor base, yes. So guys and gals, thank you for joining me for another episode of ROADCRAFT. If you haven't already, go out and pick it up. I think you'll have a lot of... If you're enjoying watching this series, I think you'll enjoy playing it even more. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you once again. I am Brad M73. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.